the pemimpin pendidik di daerah Sarikei yang kita sedia maklum telah melaksanakan PLC dan telah menjayakan PLC di sekolah-sekolah di daerah Sarikei. Saya merupakan satu pendidik yang sangat passionate about classroom interaction. So today I'm going to share with you some techniques. So there are 3 ground rules I want to start with you tentang ground rule ini supaya sesi bengkel kita akan berjalan dengan licin. Yang pertama cikgu ialah the 3 ground rule lah. I need you to cooperate. I will cooperate. Boleh tak? Can you say I will cooperate? I will cooperate. Well done. The second one is I will take part in the activities. Can you say that? What's the third one? You see all orang tua and then suddenly I forgot what's the third one. The third one, let me see, is in my, I wrote here this morning.
I will cooperate. I will take part.
Okay, the third one, I will support my colleagues. What's the first one? What's the second one? And what's the third one? Very good. Now, hari ini saya akan berkongsi tentang satu perkara, something that I'm very passionate about, iaitu cooperative learning. Dalam bahasa Melayu, pembelajaran kooperatif. Sebelum kita mula, boleh kita lihat learning outcomes. The learning outcomes for this session ada 2 saja. Yang pertama, saya minta cikgu, because this is what you do to the children. Today, I'm going to give it to you. You always ask the children, read for me. Can you read for your teacher now? The first one, can you read? Very good. What is the second one? We are going to achieve these 2 learning outcomes for this morning. Okay. Cikgu, I want to ask you this question. What is experiential learning? Apakah pembelajaran pengalamian? What do you understand from pembelajaran pengalamian? Experiential learning. Can you think? What is it? What is it? Don't tell me, Don't tell me. I want you to tell the person next to you. Can you do that? What is experiential learning to you? Boleh tak beritahu orang yang di sebelah cikgu? Are you telling your friend? Okay, good. Right? Now I see that some of you are beginning to open up. You're telling your friends. That's good. I want you to think, apa maksud dengan FYN? What is FYN? Now don't tell me. Can you tell the person next to you? English or BM? It's in English. What is FYN? Please tell your friend. Please tell the person next to you. No idea. Find your knowledge. Very good effort. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Listen up. Cikgu, what did your friend tell you? For your knowledge. you notice I didn't ask Cikgu Ali. Saya tak tanya dia, apa jawapan kamu cikgu? Saya tanya cikgu yang sebelah dia, apakah jawapan dia? Ya? Okay, again. Cikgu. See, they're so scared they take off their name already. Cikgu Liao, what did your friend tell you? Your friend didn't, kawan dia tak beritahu. Belum beritahu. Never mind. FYN stands for face your neighbor. Face your neighbor. Face your neighbor. So teknik ini sangat mudah. Face your neighbor. Dan tadi saya tanya Cikgu Awang. Dan so saya tanya dia, apakah jawapan yang diberi oleh Cikgu Ali? Sebab kalau kita mahu pelajar jawapan dia sangat sukar keluar daripada mulut dia. Tetapi kalau kita tanya dia, apakah jawapan kawan dia? Senang untuk dia beri jawapan kawan. Sebab kalau salah, dia punya pasal. You get it? So this is a technique to get people to speak. And it's a lot easier. I will ask Cikgu Irene, what is your friend's answer? She do not need time to think. She will shout out the answer. Because there is no fear about salah. Kalau dia salah, not my problem. Yeah? So FYN stands for face your neighbor. Face your neighbor is a simple technique that you can start with. Cikgu, tahu tak berapa lama seorang individu mampu dengar seorang seperti Cikgu Markus bercakap? How long is the listening span of an average human being? Don't tell me, tell your friend. Face your neighbor. Face your neighbor. Yeah, I'm going to ask, face your neighbor. Okay. Cikgu, what did your friend say? Berapa? Depends on the age. Very good. Cikgu Ho, what did your friend say? See? Easy only, 15 minutes. Yeah? Cikgu Irene? Cikgu Irene? 10 minutes. Cikgu? 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes. According to the research done by someone, it depends on the age. Betul cikgu ni. Ya? Maknanya cikgu, kalau murid itu 5 tahun, dia mampu dengar sehingga 5 minit. Kalau dia 10 tahun, 10 minit lah dia boleh dengar. Lepas itu, the mind starts to wander. However, it stops at 17. It stops at 17. Jadi, kalau macam Cikgu Markus hampir nak bersara, tak boleh saya tak mampu dengar sehingga 60 minit. It stops at 20 minutes. Yeah, it stops at 20 minutes. Jadi, teknik yang saya tanya tadi ialah think, pair, share. I know you've heard this in university, di maktab. You ask the question and then you ask them to pair. Lepas itu, barulah kita dapat jawapan dari beberapa murid ataupun pelajar. 1, 2, 3 cukuplah. The sharing part, everybody in the class gets to hear what's the answer from Cikgu Tan. But the answer, we got it from his friend, not from him. Cikgu Claudius, definisi of cooperative learning, you know, you've read it. Cikgu? This is how it would be when you have your students working in groups. Is it the students? These are Form 1 students. When they work in groups, you will see, and they swim, again, they swim or we sing together. That's the spirit. We will sing together. We will sing together. So, pelajar dalam kumpulan itu, mereka bersama, they will work together because they are afraid to sing. Alright, cikgu? Okay, you look at this. I'm not going to explain this. When you get into a group, nanti cikgu, saya mahu cikgu berfikir, di manakah positive interdependence berlaku, wujud nanti, atau seterusnya individual accountability. You would see individual accountability, maknanya everybody in this room will be doing something. Nobody is going to sit back and hitchhike. There is equal participation, there is simultaneous interaction. Dalam pembelajaran kooperatif, the ideal, you would see all these 4 principles. Cikgu? Look at this picture. I'm sure you have seen this in your school. Let me tell you, kelas ini adalah tingkatan 5 di sekolah saya dahulu, and it is the top class. Top class, a science class. How can this happen? Why is this happening? Boring lah PDP tu. You know what the teacher was doing? She asked the student to write down as she dictated. Synopsis, dah lah cerita tu sangat boring. After 5 minutes, all the students started to do that. It really shook me sebab these are my top students and they are behaving this way not because of their fault. Bukan salah mereka. Salah cikgu yang mengajar mereka. So, I think you would agree with me. These are common concern. Kerisauan. Kalau kita lihat students are passive, the teacher asks the question, the teacher answers the question. And so on. And then the student lose focus very, very easily. Sebab PDP itu tidak menarik. Of course they are sleepy, very, very restless also, not engaged in learning. Students are not easily distracted. Pelajar yang tidak fokus, dia nampak bayang pun, everybody will look up. They will hear something, everyone will look up. But in cooperative learning, when they are engaged, nobody will do that. Tak ada pelajar yang very easily distracted. Okay, how to carry out cooperative learning? Yang pertama, we have to see is the grouping. The grouping, how do you do groups? How many people in a group? And then the techniques. These are 2 things to look at. I will talk about grouping first. Grouping, the grouping, kalau boleh, cikgu sendiri yang pilih siapa pelajar yang dalam satu kumpulan. Teacher selected. You know, cikgu akan tahu pelajar mana yang boleh menjadi ketua. And then, siapa pelajar yang boleh bekerjasama, beri kerjasama dengan pelajar-pelajar tertentu. The other way is heterogeneous grouping. Kalau dalam pembelajaran kooperatif, memang dicadangkan heterogeneous grouping. Maknanya, tak boleh letak semua pelajar yang pandai dalam beberapa kumpulan. Ataupun yang kurang pandai, tidak pandai, letak dalam satu kumpulan. Tak boleh. It has to be heterogeneous. Maknanya ada yang pandai, ada yang sederhana, ada yang tidak pandai. Okay, now before I go into the grouping, I want to introduce to you the silent signal. The silent signal is when you see my hand going up like this, what do? Everybody puts up your hand. Can you do that now? Well done. Now, when you will see afterwards, sometimes you don't see it, but I will do that to one, and then you help me. Oi, tangan. Yeah? You are fast learners. So that is our silent signal. Later on, you'll be doing some work. If I don't have the silent signal, I cannot manage. Yeah, you will see it happening afterwards. Seterusnya, here comes the deal. What do you see, cikgu? Teknik kan? Berapa teknik yang dipamerkan di slide? 4. What are the 4 techniques? Jigsaw, peer tutoring, inner outer circle, pairs check. No need to copy. Yeah, no need to copy. You listen to me. I'm going to do grouping now. There are 4 techniques there. We are going to learn these 4 techniques, and we are going to do it in the way that I'm going to do. So what I do is, I will form the group. You listen to your number. Listen to your number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Satu kumpulan rumah. Home group. What did I say? Home group. Satu home group. 1, 2, 3, 4. Home group. This is my tool. Cikgu, can you? One person. One person gets a card. One person gets a card, and there are 2 colors. One side is red, the other side is green. What do you think the red stands for? Stop. What else do you think the red stands for? Red. Danger. Cikgu, it means tak faham. Yeah? If I ask you later, card, tunjuk card. Kalau belum faham, warna apa? Merah. Kalau cikgu faham, warna apa? Hijau. Do you understand? Card. Ada merah? Okay. That's all right. So I know straight away in the room of 50, there are 5 people showing red. Listen, kad ini ialah apabila cikgu tanya, minta tunjuk kad, cikgu akan tunjuk warna yang sesuai kepada cikgu pada masa itu. Kalau cikgu belum faham instruction, tunjuklah merah kan. Kalau cikgu dah faham, tunjuklah hijau. Baik? Okay, now. Card. Show me your card. Masih 2 merah. 1 merah. Okay. So it's okay. It's all right because this is going to happen in your class. So you have 1 more student. Can you explain to him, please? Okay. So you notice what I did? I am not going to tell him because I told him twice. So the friend, you ask the friend to do it. Alright? Okay, balik kepada kumpulan rumah tadi ya. Kumpulan rumah tadi, cikgu dah tahu tak? Now I want the one, people number 1. Can you put up your hand? Okay, you are number 1, right? Okay, put down your hand. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. Well done. Listen to my instruction. You're already in home group. Now I'm going to ask you to go into expert group. What group did I say? Very fast learners. All the number 1s, can you come to this corner? Number 2, can you go to that corner? Number 3, you go to that corner. Number 4 to this corner. Listen. listen up. When you are in your expert corner, you get into groups of maybe 4 or 5. Sebab kalau dia terlalu besar, dia kurang berkesan. Yeah? So you have group 4, expert 4, but you split into 2 or 3. Yeah? And number 3 pun sama, nombor 2 pun sama, and you will be in expert group. Now, kita akan buat cooperative learning technique yang pertama. What is it there? Jigsaw. Jigsaw ialah you will go into home group, expert group. The expert group, they will be handling one particular aspect. Mereka akan belajar bersama sehingga mereka faham. Dan apabila saya kata balik ke rumah, you go back to your home group, then you start to teach your friend. Number 1 we teach number 1, number 2 we teach number 2, number 3 we teach number 3, number 4 we teach number 4. Sehingga the puzzle is complete. Because it's divided into 4. Right? And every single one of you is an expert in one particular aspect. Ada 4 perkara di sini. You will see jigsaw, peer tutoring, inner outer circle, pairs check. So I'm going to do this in such a way that you learn 4 techniques at the same time and using jigsaw technique. Cut. Our friend here is red. Never mind. It's okay. So, we are going to do this learning because you all guru besar, pengetua, and you fast learners. So we are going to learn these 4 techniques using technique number 1, which is jigsaw. Sebab ada 4 perkara di sini dan kita dah bentuk 4 orang dalam satu kumpulan, isn't it? Katakan ada 5 teknik di sana, jadi cikgu akan bentuk berapa orang satu kumpulan? 5. Kalau 3? 3. Cut. Well done. Yeah? So what you do is, I want you to go here, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Can you go now? Each one of you, setiap ahli akan mendapat satu kertas dan cikgu akan belajar teknik ini. Your group is number 1. So you go back nanti ajar kawan lain. Alright? Now, for jigsaw, untuk jigsaw, cikgu mesti ada quiz. You must have a quiz. If you don't have a quiz, then you cannot have individual accountability. Accountability individu akan meningkat apabila pelajar tahu kuis itu akan diadakan. Dia takut sebab dia nanti kumpulan dia, markah kumpulan dia turun sebab dia tak boleh jawab. Tetapi apabila kita tanya soalan, saya tak akan tanya cikgu Yak. Saya tak akan tanya soalan kepada dia berkaitan dengan nombor 1. Sebab dia sudah expert nombor 1. Saya akan tanya, Cikgu Yak, can you please explain to us how to do pace check? Can you explain pace check? So this is going to happen. And then when this happen, that means the group belum bersedia kan? Jadi kita akan beritahu dengan kumpulan, I give you 2 more minutes. Oh, then they'll go back and really study lah. Because dia takut cikgu akan tanya soalan. Nampak? Card, show me your card. Baik, maknanya cikgu faham maksud dengan teknik nombor 1 apa dia? Jigsaw. Jigsaw itu mesti berakhir dengan apa? Quiz. Dengan quiz. Ada cikgu saya dahulu, cara mereka buat quiz itu sangat cantik. Dia akan berdiri di depan kelas. Soalan-soalan tu sudah disediakan dalam PowerPoint slide. Nombor 3, all the number 3 will line up there. All the number 3 will line up there. And then the teacher will flash the question on the slide. And then 1 minute for them to think. Then cikgu akan kata, tunjuk. Dia akan tunjuk jawapan mereka. Pada simultaneously, pada masa yang sama. Cara ini bagus sebab dia tidak ada peluang untuk tiru jawapan kawan. Kalau kita tanya secara lisan, oh okay, I will adjust my answer. You know, that kind of thing. So you ask them to stand in front, simultaneously show the answer. They write on a piece of paper. Cut. I do the cut so that you don't fall asleep also lah. Okay. Now, how many techniques have you learned so far? The second one is peer. The third one is, you don't worry because we are going to do a practice on inner outer circle later. But for now, I want you to do another technique, before somebody falls asleep. This technique is very popular with the teachers in Miri. You see, we have got those pink-colored materials in front. This is one more technique. This is satu lagi teknik pembelajaran kooperatif. Cikgu akan you have to do this in pair. Cikgu Tan dengan cikgu ni in pairs. 2 orang. Seorang cikgu akan menjadi runner, pelari, runner. Right? The second person is a writer. So runner akan berlari di sana, dia akan dapat makluman dan dia akan balik dan beritahu kawan dia. Kawan dia akan tulis semua makluman itu. No shortcut. You have to reproduce the whole thing. So the rule of the game is the pair who can complete the whole thing go to Cikgu Vincent, tunjuk kepada Cikgu Vincent. If you think you have completed the whole thing, and then you will get this. Do you understand the instruction? Card, show me your card. Okay. So there are still some red. This technique is called running dictation. What did I say? Well done. Very simple technique. One of you is a, and one of you is a. What does the runner do? Run and bring back the. Syarat dia tak boleh berdiri di sana dan baca kepada kawan di sana. Syarat nombor 2, tak boleh bawa handphone ambil gambar. Okay, so everything is the same. You can go to any piece of paper. Yeah, any piece of paper. So we have to ask this for Cikgu Sali, we need your cooperation. Sebab kita tak mahu dekat sangat dengan mereka kan. So everybody must stand beyond. You cannot sit here, so that you have equal distance. Not equal lah. Mr. Tan is very fortunate because so near for him. So can you move back a bit? Okay, you understand. Show me your card. Make sure you write down the whole thing. Okay. If you are ready, if you are ready, you can start running. They have to remember. This is a technique. The process of remembering, they run back and forth. Hurry up, hurry up.
Namanya jadi mata. Ini mau ulangan nih. Boleh ambil bola pink tu. Very practical. Even for higher form.
Space in the class.
Use the open space. Use the one.
And make it more interesting, you can hide the words behind the curtains or under the table, under the chair. You have to do it beforehand now, so that they will go and look.
Once in a while, they have fun.
Yes, this is what learning is fun. tables or something. Just
passionate in 這樣咯，你講一講。我的 purpose 是可以是講自己 become part of the teaching and learning strategies, instructional strategies in PLC. Enrich 啲 PLC 喎，咁我做翻電視嘅人哋啲 ICT 呢樣嘢啊，都4種人。So that is my purpose of it. 咁我啲 PLC 啊，教書嘅時候就4種人。Di Ohorwa, parang siya si Ma, siya di collaborative learning dan cooperative learning sih masih ini. Tapi I chỉ ini kan, si Ma parang mau cikian lah, cikian. Dia lagi si Ma ini ya, ini juga suku. Ini mana ni dah? Cho có cái tiếng là nó ngon rồi. Tiếng này là
Okay, we got a winner. Okay, enough, eh? All right, thank you. See, I just need for you to experience it. Yeah. Now, apabila cikgu minta guru nanti buat, biar walaupun ada pemenang, biar yang lain tu teruskan, supaya mereka dapat maklumat tu. Dan apa yang cikgu nanti buat ialah bentuk worksheet. Alright, untuk pelajar yang lemah, worksheet itu dipermudahkan. Di mana dia akan pergi ke sana cari makluman, mungkin 1 perkataan 2 begitu. Kalau yang sangat lemah, you just remove letters. Ya. Huruf. Kalau yang lemah lah. I've seen guru di Miri, guru prasekolah menggunakan running dictation, teaching science, flowers, and preschool children doing running dictation. So maknanya mereka suka sebab dia boleh bergerak. Pergerakan pelajar kita dapat lihat. Dan tahu tak cikgu, kata there's somebody yang mengatakan curriculum kita is designed for girls. Our curriculum is designed for girls. Maksudnya, duduk dengar baik-baik tu murid-murid perempuan yang mampu. Duduk di sana, dengar. Because the curriculum is designed for them. It is not boys friendly. It is not boys friendly. Boys, they need to move. I did lessons when World Cup time. Saya suka. Sebab I designed my lesson based on the World Cup happenings. And the boys suka. They suka sebab they are interested. And then I do running dictation for World Cup. Every 4 years, I wait for World Cup because I like the time the students will be interested. But you must bahan dia berkaitan dengan World Cup lah. Perkataan-perkataan baru. So that is running dictation. How many techniques have you learned? There are 4 here. Plus running dictation. Yang kecil-kecil tadi itu FYN, think pair, share. Think pair, share. Cikgu. So that is running dictation. Again, you can do this, the blackboard, and then cikgu boleh buat begini. Dalam kelas, you can also put the books in the middle of the class. In the middle, you can put it outside the classroom, so they can go out of the classroom. Yeah, and then you can do this. Place all the books, the workbooks and all that on tables like this. So the runner goes there, rummage through the whole thing and find the information and then goes back. Cut. Before you fall asleep, so I have to say, cut. Alright, move. Baik. Kalau cikgu Google, if you Google, cikgu banyak. So many techniques. But one technique I would like to suggest you have is the talking chips. Talking chip ini dia bagus sebab ada pelajar kita yang sangat dominant. Dalam kumpulan asyik dia saja yang jawab. Yang lain tu tak perlu buka mulut. Jadi talking chip, kita beri 3 chip lah. Kertas pun daripada kertas, setiap ahli diberi 3. Apabila seorang sudah bercakap, dia letak card, chip. So leaving how many? 2 left. Then I speak again. I put 1. How many card left? How many chip left? 1. If I don't have any chip, I cannot talk. Then the other people would talk and put all the 3 chips in the middle. Then only you can start talking. Cut. Okay, talking chip. Setiap ahli, katakan 4 orang dalam satu kumpulan, diberi 3 chip. Chip itu boleh dibuat daripada kertas. So apabila kita ada perbincangan, saya bercakap, sekali saya bercakap, saya letak 1 chip di tengah-tengah. Tinggal 2. Saya cakap lagi, saya letak 1. Tinggal 1. Cakap lagi, tak ada chip sudah kan? Maknanya tak boleh bercakap dah saya. Sehingga yang lain habis chip mereka juga. 3 di tengah-tengah. Baru boleh buka mulut. Sebab dalam kelas kita memang ada pelajar yang tak boleh tak bercakap. Dia saja yang bercakap. Yang lain tu tak perlu bercakap lah. Kita nak galakkan pelajar, setiap pelajar kita bercakap. Remember equal participation just now. So we have the PIEs, positive interdependence, berwujud tadi apabila 4 orang dalam satu home group, setiap ahli dia depend on the other. That is positive interdependence. Untuk lengkapkan jigsaw, nombor 1 kena mengajar yang lain, nombor 2, nombor 3 dan nombor 4. In positive interdependence. Can you say that? Positive. What is I? I stands for individual accountability. Say that. What is E? Equal participation. What is S? Simultaneous interaction. Maksud dengan simultaneous interaction, interaksi pada masa yang sama, semua 50 orang bercakap, buat sesuatu. Katakan running dictation, every single one of you involved just now, isn't it? One person ran there, another person wrote. That is simultaneous interaction. Okay, Claudius. I want you to do this in 10 minutes so that we can do another technique. This is your task. Your task is find somebody who is teaching the same subject. Like Mr. Tan, he finds an English teacher. Sit together, you design a simple lesson. Number one, you pick one technique. Antara 5 teknik tadi, you pick one. And then you design your activities using that particular technique. Yeah? And then you can practice it when you go back to school tomorrow or next week or something like that. So, listen. Number one, you find another person who teaches the same subject. Yeah? Kalau dapat lah. Kalau tak dapat, cikgu kena dengan your pair kena bersetuju untuk satu mata pelajaran. Yeah? Do you understand the instruction? Show me your card. Show me your card. Red, green. So that means you understand. I want you to find somebody teaching the same subject, design a lesson using one technique. You can choose a running dictation, or you can choose jigsaw, or you can choose peer tutoring, or you can choose pairs check, or you can choose inner outer circle. After that, I will get you to do inner outer circle. Now, go and find your pair. Oh, well done. Okay, this is how I just want you to do the activity. You have written your activity. You have chosen one particular technique. Now, what we need to do is for you to share your activities. How many of you in the room? 40 something, right? Each one of you have to speak. Each one of you have to speak. What did I say? Setiap cukup ke masa kita. We don't have enough time, right? If everybody has to speak, Mr. Yong cannot have his session this afternoon. I think kita akan continue malam sehingga esok. So what we do is, we are going to do another technique, which is inner outer circle. Yeah? And every one of you will have to speak. Each one of you has been given a piece of paper. Can you take it out? Alright? What do you see, Cikgu? Number, and then the other side. Exit ticket, then the number. I want you to look at your number. Cikgu lihat nombor. Kalau cikgu nombor genap. Nombor genap. Angkat tangan. Genap. Okay, put down. Nombor ganjil, angkat tangan. Sebab saya, the reason why I do this, when you do inner outer circle, when you get your students to do, it will take 10 minutes for the inner circle to be formed. Another 10 minutes for the outer circle to be formed. Dia inner siapa? Outer siapa? The first time I did this, I had to drag the teacher, you inner, you outer. So I went back, I thought how to get this done. This is my system lah. The ganjil, can you stand up? Ganjil, can you stand up? Ganjil, I want you to go to the other side. You go here, the even people come here. You tukar, even people go inner, ganjil outer. You outer, you go there. Okay. So So it's okay because when you get your student to do this, the first time it is going to be quite difficult. Yeah, and we cannot form a circle sebab kekangan. Jadi saya cadangkan tidak ada dia satu barisan, dua lah, satu di sana, satu di sini. Pastikan cikgu ada satu pasangan. Saya akan beri arahan saya, outer circle akan mula. Outer circle akan mula. Yang outer circle itu, cerita dia, kongsikan kepada orang yang di depan, what have you done? Ya, faham? Cut. It's okay. Alright, now listen, I see some red. Sekarang kita nak present. Ya, yang kita nak present ialah kongsi kepada orang di depan kita lesson plan yang dirangka tadi. Kalau saya Mr. Tan, saya akan cerita kepada orang yang di depan saya lesson plan saya tadi. Faham? If you faham, put up your hand. That's the idea. Jadi orang yang di luar dia tak ada. You go there. Okay. You don't have also. You can go here. It's all right. You go there. Anybody with a partner? Can you go there? Okay. So now it's beautiful. The thing is, you must have a partner. We do not have a circle, but I will only ask those of you outer akan bercakap. Jadi apabila saya kata move to the left, I ask you to move to the left. Kawan kita di sini akan pergi ke sini. Dia tak ada orang kan? He will move here. And so on. No, you will move there. Nanti saya kata bergerak nanti. You move there and you move there. Okay? Baik, kita boleh mula outer circle, mula cerita kepada orang di depan sekarang. You share your lesson plan. The circle is very good because tak putus. So you see in this way, everybody listening.
Saya ada 2 biji guli. Kamu pegang 2 biji guli. Saya kasih Markus. Jadi berapa biji guli?
Berhenti. Stop. Okay. Outer circle. Take one step to the left. Left is there. Okay. You go there. Yeah. Only outer. Okay. Jago so you outer, you datang sini. Okay, then. Okay, start. Good luck. We activity based. More or less the same. Collaboration and cooperation because that's the if you look at techniques, if you look at the books, they're all cooperative learning techniques. True collaboration. Stop. Outer circle, take one more step to the left. Okay. You see, we have this kekangan about the room, but I see something here which is good. Didn't understand. What did he do? Show the red card. That's what I encourage the students to do. So when their friends are not able to teach them something, they still cannot showing the red. No, they had a lot of fun. They looked at each other, showing the red card and all that. Should be the case. Yeah. Now you get the idea. The idea in our circle is we want everybody to have the opportunity to participate, to talk. And the other thing is we want them to repeat it. And then apabila dia sebut semula, sepatutnya tidak jumpa muka yang sama. Kalau kita sebut ulang kepada orang yang sama, dia macam pelik kan? But if you repeat that thing to a different person, that's normal, it's okay. So cikgu kena pandai, kalau mula this direction, then you tukar. Tadi tukar dah kan? Inner, outer tukar. Jadi minta pelajar go another direction. Supaya dia tak akan jumpa orang yang sama. Ya, so kelebihan inner outer circle ialah untuk murid dan pelajar ingat fakta-fakta yang penting. You can do it for language, English. They repeat to their friend the first paragraph or whichever paragraph he is doing. And if I repeat it 5, 10 times, I will remember it. Sebab terlalu banyak kali kita ulang lagi dan sebagainya. Satu cara yang cikgu boleh buat dalam kelas, let's say this is the blackboard. Selepas cikgu mengajar tadi, masih ada tulisan you have the points on the blackboard. Understand? It's still there. So you get the student to line up here. 2 baris. Like Cikgu Irene, you face me. You face me. So then 2 more here, 2 more there, and so on. Not so giliran cerita kepada Cikgu Irene apa yang ditulis di sana. Cikgu Irene akan membantu saya apabila saya, if I forgot already, I don't have to do this. She will help me. And then I move here. And then I will cerita lagi. I move here, cerita lagi. By the time here, no need in front of me to tell me what's there. You get it? So if you cannot form the circle in the class, you can do this. Yeah, you can do this. Get the students to line up here, and the students who cannot see what is written there will start first. Dan kita tukarlah. Dan dia pergi ke sana, giliran dia juga ingat apa yang dia belajar tadi. You get it? Alright, take a seat. Through the impacts for students, yeah, you can see there, you can read it for yourself, the social skills. We want to encourage, we want to promote social skills amongst the children, the students. Yeah, the more you do cooperative learning, you will see your students making friends. They know how to speak to their friends better than before. Social skill, kemahiran sosial mereka akan meningkat. Mereka tidak, they're not stingy with information. Yeah? They know how to take turns, turn taking apabila bercakap. You will see students doing this. You see in fact, they can learn better than from their friends than they do with the teachers sometimes. There's teamwork, self-directed learning. Do not underestimate the students. Do you know that when they do peer tutoring, ada pelajar yang balik rumah, cikgu akan beritahu minggu depan tajuk kita ni. Pelajar itu akan balik ke rumah, mereka akan buat persediaan dengan menggunakan, dia akan adakan lesson plan dia sendiri. Self-directed learning, students, when you give them responsibilities, they will surprise you. They can go to the extent of preparing their own lesson plan. Yeah, to that extent. They're accountable for their own learning, no more sleepy heads. Yeah, they can remember things. Yeah. How about the impact for teachers? What do you think the impact for teachers? My former colleagues, they say they can cover the syllabus faster. When they do jigsaw, one particular teacher is very, very passionate about cooperative learning. She teaches chemistry, and she says that she can cover the syllabus very fast. And she produces very good results for chemistry. If you compare chemistry and biology and physics, very, very big gap. Yeah? Because this particular teacher uses cooperative learning techniques. Better class control. Yeah, they have better class control. And the teachers say it's less stressful because the students are cooperating. Yeah? And guru yang menggunakan teknik cooperative learning, apabila mereka melihat pelajar engage, it motivates them to do more. Who doesn't want to see students enjoying the lesson? Most teachers want to see, and when they see the students are enjoying themselves, it motivates them to do more. Yeah? Professional development. The teachers become more confident. Yeah, they become very confident. In fact, the teacher can say, the teachers they will say they enjoy. They're enjoying themselves, seeing the children very engaged and all that. Yeah, and when you do cooperative learning, cikgu ada peluang untuk menjadi pemerhati. Sebab apabila mereka dalam kumpulan, you'll be going around, you will listen. Pelajar kita suka. Dia suka kita pergi dengar. And then, that's what I do. I will do a listen. I don't have to speak. They just look at you and doing this. Dia akan buat lebih baik lah. Yeah, because children are children. When you pay attention to them, they will do more than we. Okay, the next. I want to come to the conclusion now. Tahu tak cikgu, have you heard people talking about Ebbinghaus forgetting curve? This guy did a study in the 1940s. According to him, if students listen to something the traditional way, or rather teachers, actually he referred to teachers, guru yang pergi untuk berkursus, di mana mereka dengar, duduk di sana dan dengar, selepas 20 minit selepas kursus itu berakhir, tahu tak berapa peratus yang sudah hilang? Do you know? 42%. 42%, 20 minit selepas kursus itu berakhir, hilang. And then, 30 hari selepas kursus itu berakhir, 21 saja yang tinggal. Dan kalaulah guru itu melaksanakan apa yang dia belajar, hanya 10% saja yang tinggal. It's very sad. Because our system, the ministry, we have the call some teachers and then they go back and then so on. Maknanya impak itu tidak nampak. How many percent gone after 20 minutes? 42. How many percent left after 30 days? 21. And if the teacher is practicing something, how many percent is that? 10% saja. Jadi saya merayu kepada guru besar, pengetua di sini, I want to give this to you first, sebab guru kita yang perlu teknik ini kan. Jadi cikgu dah tahu tentang teknik ini. Apabila cikgu melaksanakan teknik di sekolah, you know how to support them. So if they do not practice after 1 week, gone already lah. Yeah, I'm going to speak to teachers this afternoon. 200 guru sekolah rendah. Jadi cikgu nanti pastikan apabila mereka balik ke sekolah, pastikan mereka melaksanakan. Yeah, at least one technique is good for a start. I know your daerah is a very strong daerah sebab PLC, kita dengar PLC di sini mantap. Hari ini saya kongsikan teknik cooperative learning supaya PLC itu lebih impactful. Yeah. I would like to encourage you to get your teachers to use 1 or 2 techniques. Which 1 or 2 technique can you remember? Running dictation, jigsaw, inner outer circle, pairs check. Let me explain pairs check. I love pairs check for latih to be. Sebab we are preparing them for SPM. So when we give latih to be, we tell them you finish the work in 20 minutes. Lepas 20 minutes, kita akan beri arahan berhenti. Pairs check is work in pairs. So my answer, Mr. Tan would check my question number 1. Yeah, he checks my question number 1. And then I check his question number 2. And then he checks my question number 3. And I check his question number 4. Do you get it? So it's ding dong, ding dong. Katakan saya tak faham, saya tak tahu jawapan. Mr. Tan pun tak tahu jawapan untuk soalan itu. Apa yang berlaku? We refer to the next pair. We ask the next pair, apa jawapan untuk soalan ni? Kalau dia tahu, baguslah. Kalau dua-dua pun tak tahu, one person is allowed to stray. S-T-R-A-Y. Stray, like stray dog. Jalan, boleh jalan. Saya boleh jalan, tengok. I know the cleverest student in the class is dia. Saya tanya dia, balik. Because I don't want to waste time. I know this is a very good student. I ask her. And then I know the answer. I come back and tell them. I tell this pair, and of course the two of us. What technique is that? Pairs check. Okay? So, you need to prepare. You need to be open. If you do not open yourself to new things, you cannot belajar mana. Kata ketua sektor tadi, guru besar pengetua, you must be a lead learner. Yeah, you must be a lead learner. We must be the the most gairah untuk belajar. Yeah? Follow through. If you do today, make sure you do the next week. And do again and again. Mind you, some of this technique, over time, saya dah ubah suai. Yang dia punya original, Cikgu Irene would know. She would know, but then it's not quite the same. Betul? Sebab I modify. I keep changing to suit your need. You can change the original. Students will ask for more. Yeah? You will find the student very early in the morning. They'll find the teacher. Teacher, we're going to the hall, is it? Because going to the hall means they will be doing cooperative learning. Yeah? And they will ask the teacher, are we going down? There are some schools, a lot of open spaces. It's very good for movement. Okay? That is the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve just now. Alright? Jadi ada soalan. Any question? So 20 minutes after this, would you lose 41% or not? 41%. But I hope you're not going to lose 42%. Sebab cikgu dah buat experiential learning just now. Cikgu buat sendiri running just now, ada tak? Inner outer circle ada tak? Jigsaw tadi ada buat tak? Ada kan? So with that, I would like to thank you for listening to me because you cooperated. What else? You supported your friend and then you took part in every activity. So well done. Thank you very much. However, you got the small card right. Exit ticket, ada tak? Cikgu tak boleh keluar daripada bilik ini sehingga cikgu tulis refleksi. Apa yang cikgu belajar, tulis. Saya dengan cikgu Vincent tunggu di sana. That's why it's exit ticket lah. And then cikgu akan beri balik kad dan exit ticket tu.